professors, dear young researchers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for the opportunity and the invitation to speak about. Actually, I was invited to speak about the Hungarian presidency of the European Union by the organizers. And to be honest with you, after this program, I'm going to cover a wide spectrum of public education, because my next program is to inaugurate an educational garden for kindergarteners 200 kilometers away from here. So let's hope we didn't confuse the speeches, but we didn't. We're going to talk about the presidency, which takes place at the second time after 2011, and as it was mentioned before me, we have extraordinary circumstances right now. The challenges that we have are not only the environmental challenges that we are having, and the social and the economic, but also because 2024 is a year of transition. As you have also seen, there's a new parliament, the European Parliament, the new Commission is forming itself. So we have to ensure, as presidency, the continuity of the work of the Council, and we kind of serve as a bridge between the old and the new institutions. The Council presidencies actually work in a trio format. We always work together with the Belgian and the Spanish colleagues. We have themes which we choose together to work together on for the 18 months that we are presiding, and we of course choose a lot of very interesting topics. And the task of each presidency is to shape the matters on the agenda of the European Union, in order to find the common interests of the 27 member states. Easy work, as you can imagine. The Hungarian presidency also has to work hard as an honest broker, that's how it's called, and in the spirit of cooperation between the member states and the EU institutions for the peace, the security, and prosperity of a truly strong Europe. We have some general priorities you might have heard of during our presidency. We would like to reinforce the European defense policy. We would like to work on a consistent and merit-based enlargement policy, restrict illegal migration, shape the future of cohesion policy, create a competitive, crisis-resilient, and farmer-oriented agriculture policy, and we would like to address demographic challenges. We also have the opportunity to contribute to the institutions at international level. We have a COP29 for climate in Baku, Azerbaijan. This semester we have a COP16 in Colombia for biodiversity, and we have an INC for plastic pollution in South Korea. And there again, we would like to effectively coordinate the European position. Because we have to keep Europe on the right path. It is important, therefore, to improve the competitiveness of the Union and the member states, and to, apart from stimulating growth, to ensure a level playing field for all member states and all regions, while guaranteeing just transition, meaning leaving no one behind. One of our key priorities regarding environment is to build a sustainable, healthy, and competitive Europe. We have to contribute to a healthy and pollution-free environment. We would like to achieve progress in reasonable and just transition to a circular economy. We have to fight against climate change, protect biodiversity, and during this way, we cannot lose the competitiveness of the European Union. Having said all this, please let me highlight 4 points which actually can be connected between the EU Council presidency and the work of the CEA. Some of that was already mentioned by speakers before me, but I'm going to repeat it because we think it's something that's very important. So first, I just mentioned that we have to be the honest brokers. Honest brokers, like the CEA, where we deal with different actors in different situations, and we have to remain neutral and maintain balance between providing an equal opportunity for everyone. The second point is that both the presidency and the CEA can only be successful if there's the foundation of mutual respect, as already mentioned before me. And respect leads us to an effective cooperation. We have to cooperate with each other. We have to learn from each other. We have to share with each other our good practices, our experiences. That's how we are going to develop. And last but not least, human interactions. As in science, as in the CEA, it's just like in politics. It works with humans. We're not robots. We have human relations. During the floods, we send heartwarming messages to each other. We send help if needed. We're people talking and trying to reach the best results for the countries that we work for. So I think that this conference is going to be actually the same effect. It's going to have the same effect. It's going to have a lifelong impact on especially the young researchers' life. It's very important who you talk to and who's your friend and who you make friends with during these few days. I think this is an aspect you shall not forget. Science is very good. Scientific relations, human relations are just as important. So use this opportunity for this end as well. And as I was invited to speak about the presidency, let me speak about one event which has already taken place in Budapest in the warmest days of Budapest, around 40 degrees Celsius, but everybody survived. We had the informal meeting at the beginning, in the beginning of July, which was a very successful meeting. We had a lot of topics on the agenda. I would like to mention to you a few of that. One was water resilience. We didn't know what's going to happen in September, but we were talking about water resilience. We talked about how we have to react correctly and wisely on all the challenges that we are facing in this regard, how we can improve the resilience and how it is essential not only to save lives and property, but also to save the economies of these countries. And second important topic that we talked about was air pollution. And here again, let me draw your attention to the effects of successful cooperation. Air is interconnected, knows no borders. We know all that. So Miskolc is situated in the valley of the Sajó, which comes from Slovakia, but the Sajó Valley is very known for a microclimate. So from an air pollution point of view, it's a very specific area. And in the valley of the Sajó, the air pollution situation concerning the particulate matter PM10 and PM2.5, you might have heard of it. The situation also was bettered because of measures taken 4 or 5 years ago by the Polish government, because as the air moves, the Polish measures helped the Hungarian air to be improved. Of course, we also contribute, but that's how it works in international environmental law. So therefore, I think I cannot explain more how important it is to work together. And of course, I do think that what you do here, it may sound weird, but it helps the competitiveness of Central Europe. It helps it because we do think that mutual respect and cooperation is indispensable to achieve a competitive Europe at all. And what you do here, building friendships, discussing important legal issues, not only in the field of environment, although I'm very glad that you also do that, but the work that you do here, just like the work that we do during the presidency, contributes to this end, contributes to make our societies more successful. Believe in yourselves. This is a very important event. Thank you for the organizers, thank you for the invitation, and thank you to all who make this project happen, because we think that this project is going to be important, not only for these 200 people sitting here in the room, but for many others also in the coming years. Thank you for all your help. Thank you for your attention.